Now, there's been some things I've wanted to get off my chest for some time now. So today's video and tomorrow's video will be that. There's two specific things I want to talk about. Due to the rightful negative connotation to the term alt-right, which is another way of saying white nationalist, because it is. Alt-right is white nationalist. Because that has now been taken and finally put in its proper context, that it's not this new political ideology, it's just the same old racist nationalism which has existed since the beginning of the creation of the United States and even longer before, but we're talking specifically the American context of it. You got the shooter in New Zealand, you got the shooters everywhere doing everything, and them being labeled alt-right, because they are. You have the tiki torches, marches, chanting anti-Semitic slogans, taking anti-minority stances, etc. So it's very obvious that this is alt-right. This is obviously white nationalist. Well, now alt-right has that negative connotation that it so richly deserves. So now there's this trend among alt-right people to start calling themselves classical liberals. Now, some people are pretty upset about this. They don't like it. It makes them angry. Some classical liberals don't like it. They think that it's people appropriating their name, etc. And even some Marxists are kind of upset about it. But here's the thing. What is a classical liberal? Someone who does believe in expansionism, someone who is racist, someone who does believe in nationalism, and someone who does believe in the inherent superior, a hyper-individualism, a glorification of the individual. And how is that any different from the alt-right? Is it really? It's really not. So for the alt-right to start calling themselves classical liberal, yeah, that's actually a pretty good term for them, because the main aspects of the alt-right are the same as those of classical liberals. So it's perfectly a good term to use. Although I do notice the classical liberal people that are very angry about this, they don't like it. They feel that it's an infringement upon, their ideology's name. Well, you continue to claim that even the slightest social program is socialism, when very clearly, if you're not mentally deficient, that it is not. That is not socialism. So as someone who has blatantly bastardized the names of many, many groups, including Keynesians, neoclassical, etc., well, maybe it's time for a dose of your own medicine, even though it isn't. You are alt-right. Alt-right is neoclassical. So I think it's perfectly fair to call them that. And if the alt-right want to rebrand themselves classical liberal, by all means, they are. Now, I know this can lead to some kind of confusion, and there's going to be reaction from classical liberals who don't want to be associated with the alt-right, but you hold the same views. So in a manner of speaking, suck it up, buttercup. So that was just one thing I wanted to get off my chest. So this move by the alt-right to rebrand themselves with this name, I think it's perfectly legitimate, because they really are what it is they're trying to change themselves to. So tune in to part 2 of this video tomorrow, where I'll discuss a different subject. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.